Farm Sim News is here, and today we got some good news. There's quite a few mods that are in testing right now that you guys have been looking forward to. Sosnovka has a release day, and a new DLC was announced yesterday, although I'm not sure that's good news. If you like staying updated with all of the latest news in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Let's check it out. Yesterday, Giant Software announced what the first DLC of 2026 will be, the Vredo pack. It's going to be released on Tuesday, March 24th, and will be available for all platforms. Included, we have 12 machines. These machines will help with overseeding as well as slurry distribution. Currently, as far as we can tell, overseeding is just a way to put grass back in a field of grass that has been damaged in some way. And another new feature of this DLC, boars, wild boars, will damage said grass fields, which is why you need that equipment. So far, we've only seen them damaging the grass field, so I don't know if it's going to be just grass fields or anything else. This DLC is included in the Year 2 Season Pass, so if you've got that, you will get the DLC included with that. Pre-order link is down below for PC players if you'd like to check that out. If you're on console, it is available to pre-order on your respective consoles. And yes, this was the SteamDB Unknown app Vredo pack, or as I've been saying, burrito pack. There it is, right at the top. Now let's make our way over to modern news. We're going to start with serious modding in the Case IH 8900 Magnum. As of yesterday, about this time, the Magnum was still undergoing testing on the mod hub. But we do have a new feature on it. We've got an update along with side warning lights and an oversized sign. The mod may not be out yet, but still getting updates. That's pretty cool. While we wait on its release on console, on the mod hub anyway, PC players can download it on the Serious Modding Patreon. Additionally, if you've been waiting on the new Holland TJ 9000, that unfortunately shares the same status with the 8900. It is still undergoing testing on the mod hub. Next, let's talk custom modding and their John Deere 9R. Earlier this week, we got a bit of a fact sheet style thing on it, and today we get some more screenshots as well as a little bit of more information. We know it's going to have LSW tires, OptiTrack duals or triples, and it will support the K9 dozer blade. We also get to see it with those Demco SideQuest tanks, which is very cool. And if you missed the specs earlier this week, it's going to be based on the 2015 through 2021 versions, got between 420 and 620 horsepower, and it's going to cost you just over $600,000. Next up, we got Rooster Mods on the John Deere 1275 Bale Wagon. Looks like it did fail testing earlier this week, however, as of yesterday morning, Rooster had a few small tweaks done and say it's now back with Giants again, awaiting testing. If you're on PC, you can still download this right now over on Rooster Mod's itch page, link down below, and I've got a preview video out as well. It's been out for a couple weeks at this point, so if you're on console or PC alike and you'd like to check it out ahead of its release, make sure you check out that video. One map that released earlier this week and has actually got an update yesterday and has now gone from the mod hub again is Homestead from FS25. There were a couple things that were causing issues. You may have noticed yesterday it got an update to deal with the water, and Jake is calling this second one a super hot fix. He says it was submitted to the mod up team as of last night. The issue was there was a plane that was supposed to be under the map as a way to kind of stop the water from being bottomless, but it looks like that was not there, maybe. Either way, hopefully after this update, you won't be falling through the map if that was the thing. It can be quite stressful getting a couple updates out in a single week, especially for a new map. So big shout out to Jake for making those happen. I know it wasn't easy. Got some good news for you guys. We have a release day for Sosnovka from Puma 145. It will be returning for all platforms next Friday on March the 6th. Puma did say earlier in February that this would be the last time that he converts the map over. We've seen it in previous games. It was a DLC for FS15, base game for 17, and then Puma brought it over to FS19, 22, and now we're seeing it for the last time, 25. I'm very aware that this is a fan favorite, so very excited for you guys to get to play on it. Some news for you guys awaiting Carpathian Countryside. Mr. Hector says, as expected, the map came back to him earlier this week on Monday, actually, just right before I released Farm Sim News. I missed this one. He said it failed testing on a few things like console shaders and uncached material. However, those were fixed up. He was planning on having it resubmitted on Monday, so that's great. However, did say it may have taken a little bit longer, so it could have been back as late as yesterday. He was quite optimistic, though, saying he hoped that it was going to be the final time, and looks forward to a successful console testing and soon out for everyone. And lastly today, not really news, just wanted to give a big shout out to the Roughneck modding crew. They have now reached 5 million downloads for all platforms in FS25 on the Mod Hub. They've only got 14 mods on the Mod Hub, but I would say they got some pretty good ones out there. Of course, the most recent one being their enclosed trailer, and of course, the Bighorn and Super Duty are some of their most popular mods. And of course, looking forward to their next one, the International Workstar. Also want to say thank you to the Roughneck modding crew for allowing me to be part of their pre-release schedule, being able to showcase some of their mods, some of their most popular mods with you guys ahead of their release has definitely been a treat, and I'm so grateful for it. So big shout out and congratulations to the Roughneck crew. And big shout out and congratulations to you. You reached the end of the video. If you'd like to see anything more about the mods, modders, or anything else we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. We will see you later. How many downloads do you think I could get if I made a mod? I'm not sure what I would make. Maybe a 3-meter cultivator? Sounds about right.